my friends. Today's video is a synopsis of our week. We had some wonderful, great up times and a few minor little downers. I want to talk about how I maintain positivity, or try to keep myself looking up during these times of the downers. But of course, the good times outweigh the bad. And I just noticed that my nails definitely do not match my lipstick. You know, the old-fashioned before function thing. I also have some great little stocking stuffers, Christmas ideas for you to share. So enjoy the video. I even have thrown in 2 meals, well, 1.5. Well, it's been a week of you win some and you lose some. My win was having the chair arrive yesterday, and I have some video for you for that.
Well, down here, plug in your phone.
Yeah.
Plug it, charge it from here, and you can put your computer here.
You can have your
Sausage
hot Italian
sandwich.
sausage sandwiches that I'm making tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
See the nice footrest? And nice and long for you.
Yeah, I love it. I just love it.
Well, that's good.
And the color, I can spill my wine all over it.
Oh,
and
yeah,
show.
right. I'm glad you're a happy man.
Thank you, my dear.
You're quite welcome. And the other wins were the wonderful family visits this week, and another one coming up, another 1 or 2 coming up this weekend because it's a birthday weekend. Shall we drop the mask?
I'm a Band-Aid.
1.
I'm a bandit.
I'm the nanny.
I'm the Margie.
What you eating there, Moose?
Oh, it's good. Lentil soup was just the way it started. Then in went beans and pork and chicken and the kitchen sink, of course.
And the kitchen sink. Margie cooks like I do. And the losses were, well, remember the garment rack that I've had trouble with the first one. The pieces were missing, took it back, got a second one, paid more for it because it was stronger. And I put it together, and then my grandson came and tried to help me put the wheels on. We got it all together, and it was going this way, and it won't stand up straight. So I think I might have to have Micah look at it. That's one of my losses. Back to Walmart. I had bought last week a portable clothes hanging rack. It was the last box, and I saw it sealed up again. You could tell it had been sealed up twice. And I should have known. This one is a heavy duty, a lot heavier, and I've already started to put it together, but I'm at the point where I need help from my grandson, Brendan, who is coming home after school, and he's going to help me to put the wheels on because I can't lift it up. And this is what it is. Then I went outside, and it doesn't look like my Shamu is feeling well. So I gave her some water. She was all curled up in that little round, high little bed that I found for her a couple of months ago, which Ghost had overtaken. But now she was back in it last night. She didn't get out of it this morning when I came out. But I gave her some water and some food. She's up now. But I keep calling her she, and she is a he. And yesterday, Brendan, my grandson, and I noticed she was just made a funny move yesterday that Brendan said, "What's the matter with Shamu?" And now this morning, she didn't want to get out of her bed, which is really unusual. How are you? What doing? You're not feeling so good? Is something the matter? Yes. Yes. I hope you feel better soon. When you gonna get up? In your cozy bed? I'm sorry. I'll talk a little bit later about driving these downer feelings away. And Lucy and I also went and got our blood work done. at Quest because we do have appointments tomorrow with the doctor. Moosey gets his checkup to make sure all this is out of his system. We're going to be getting our boosters hopefully next week and flu shots, which we are due. And this weekend, we're going to see several of the children on my birthday, Sunday, which is the day. No, I think I'm going to put this up Saturday for you because I didn't get my Wednesday video up. It was just the delivery, which came yesterday, and the day before we were doing something. And I'm sorry. I hope I didn't disappoint some of you. And oh, another win. Laurie, my friend Laurie, gave me the solution to the pantry decals to finally set them straight. I had one of my lovely viewers tell me the way to do this correctly by running a credit card across them and then pulling off that piece of paper. Just the letters came out. I still haven't put the P on, but that will be. But I also wanted to talk about positivity, staying positive as we grow older, and the nitty-gritty of things that we deal with in our golden years, shall we say. And one of them was I noticed my little chinny chin hairs and kind of had to do some maintenance this week that takes longer. Maintenance on feet and heels. And by the way, I did yesterday scrunch my hair after my shower. And I think that's the way to go. Scrunching gives it that natural drying. I don't use the dryer to dry it like I did last week. And I did manage to cut a little bit off. I think I told you that, which gives it a little more body. It's still long, as my Moosey loves it, but it was getting awfully thin and wispy on the bottom. So I'll still be able to do my updos and things too. But talking about positivity, I happened to come upon a YouTube channel last night. I didn't sleep well last night. It was one of those nights that I know a lot of you have had where whether it's precipitated by some dreams that upset you, but you wake up and you get that, I don't know how to describe that feeling of, I don't know, I hate to use the word dread, because I'm a firm believer in chasing those feelings away. And I do make an effort when I get those downer feelings to get rid of them and distract myself and uplift myself. But this channel was all about positive thinking. And she did call it manifesting your dreams, but not in that way of just thinking about it and it will happen, because it won't. It takes work. And her name was Mel Robbins, and she does have a YouTube channel all about positivity. And I think she just came out with a new book called Give Yourself a High Five, or something about high fives. And it was all about self-esteem. She evidently had a lot of anxiety as a child, and as did her children. And as she grew older, she realized that there were ways to deal with that. She keeps using that word manifesting, which I find a confusing word, because she sort of explains it better than what we've heard about the law of attraction and all the information in The Secret, where if you just think about something that you want and you think hard about it, that it'll happen. Well, it doesn't, as we all know. But anyway, I don't know where I'm going with all this, but definitely you have to work on your self-image. You have to work hard to attain those dreams if you really want them. And there are ways to do it, but it takes a lot of work. But I was thinking of that this morning when I woke up, And one of the first things I did was I looked in the mirror, and so I put some makeup on, and you always feel better when you do that. So I just checked one of the last clips that I just did. I realized I was half dressed. I had to go get my earrings and put my Walmart earrings on that match my shirt. I also had to go find a ring. I realized I didn't have any rings on. So this is one of the old rings that I found when I was thrifting a couple of weeks ago, which is cute. So I feel a lot better now. So one of the things you have to do to uplift yourself is think of yourself to begin with and what you can do to make yourself feel better. Not that these things really are the solutions, but they do help. So it reminded me of some of the things that I found this week. And by the way, one of the ways that I find I can uplift myself when I am down is by thinking of others and some of the things that I can do for the other people in my life. And that took me back to thinking about Christmas and some of the things that I've been trying to pick up and show you, give you some ideas of little stocking stuffers and things that we can find for those that we love, friends or grandchildren or hubbies, children. I don't think there's going to be a lot of expensive shopping this year for Christmas. We keep hearing about prices going up. Oh my goodness, I noticed that last week, that shopping in the stores, things that a month or two ago were a different price or a little more expensive now. So I can't think of it. Even food, by the way, is a lot more expensive. Someone explained the reason for it on TV the other day. I was looking and I didn't quite understand it, but it does have a lot to do with inflation. Let me start to run through some of the little things that I found this week, mostly in Walmart, that are, I would call them little stocking stuffers. Now, what I did last Christmas, I bought these little bags, and I hope I can find them in one of my Christmas boxes, or otherwise I can order some more on Amazon. They were little net bags, kind of nylon, different colors, and they were, I'm saying maybe 6 by 6, and you could put several different things in them. I think last year my gifts to all the grandchildren, I had picked up pieces of jewelry, small pieces of jewelry for all the grandkids, the girls, and the boys I found either a medal of some sort or these things you put on your car. What do you call that? The thing that goes up in the air, Moose?
Antenna.
No, the thing that you pull down to shade, the car shade. What do you call that thing?
Visor.
The visor. Oh gosh, that's another problem of getting old. I don't say that, not getting old. The car visor, the little angel, it used to be St. Christopher in the old days, but we always had them. In fact, I think Moose and I still have one on the car that belonged to my mother or father. However, those were things, it's so hard to find things for the boys. But I also think last year it was socks. You know, men are starting to wear fancy socks, and you see them on men when they're dressed up in suits wearing nice socks. It's not always black socks anymore. So that's an idea. So let me show you some more of the ideas that I've gotten. Now, I did show you this little thing, this gadget, I'm going to call it a gadget, a while ago, a year or two ago, in things that make your life easier. These little things, and I'm going to show you this, are eyeglass cleaners, and you can buy a bunch of them in a bag. I think it's for $6.98 or something like that. Maybe I'll check the price on it and put it in the description box. But you get, I don't know, 12 or 15 of them, different colors, and you can split up this bag and put them in stocking stuffers. But look, my hubby, Macy, swears by these, and they last forever, and then you just get another one and use it when it gets too dirty or doesn't get worn out, it gets dirty. But you put it in between the lens on your glass. You go back and forth, and it cleans the lens as beautifully as those special lens wipes do. And you can keep one of these in your purse, next to your bed, on your desk, and it works great. So these are something that you could give either to the boys or the girls. So buy a couple of bags of these. I did, and it'll go in my little bags of things for all these grandchildren and great-grandchildren. So that will work, and one of those can be for guys. And I'm gonna try and find some socks too. Now I picked these up. These are great. These can be for women or young girls. Now, I'm sure they have them in the children's department too, but they're little sleeveless gloves. They're stretchy knit, and they have this little, and I don't know what this is. On each one of them, it looks like a little tiny doll's hat, and it's detachable. It's on there on a button. Can you figure out what that's for? Is it for a hand warmer or something? I probably should. The tag doesn't tell you what it is, but these were really cute. They're one size, and they'll fit women, probably even men, but I don't know what this little hat is for. Could it be for money? The money would fall out. But aren't they cute? And they were $3.47 in Walmart, time and true. And I bought a pair in black and camel. They might have had another color. I believe it was an off-white. So these are cute little stocking stuffers for some of your women or young gals. Okay, now these are great. These are for your ponytails, your buns, and of course, they're for girls once again. Each card was $4.88, and once again, Walmart, time and true, pretty deep red color. And there's 1, 2, 3, 5 on each card. So what you do is you take them off, and you might put one red. Look at these. Aren't these pretty? Some have pearls on them. Some are decorative. They're quite wide. They're awful cute. Some are fancy. Some have pearls. And you can put a color in each. Spread these out. Now this would go a long way for a bunch of girls or women. And I love these too, these colors. These are my colors. So these are some ideas. Now, individually, I did pick up some other ideas. I only could find one of these pairs, and these were on sale. I think they were $4. Look at these. If I could have found several of these, I would, but I could only find the one pair. Aren't these cute? I'm going to leave the tag on because they're going to go to one of my granddaughters. Aren't these cute? The little heart sunglasses. And they're gold rimmed, they're delicate, and so cute. So if you can find more of these in Walmart, get them. They're on sale. I think they were $4. Also another pair for the girls, a bit larger. Once again, they're that amber color. It looks funny with the ticket in the middle, but they're cute, aren't they? And I could only find one of these. I would have bought 5 of these if I could have. This was $8 on sale, and it's that faux Sherpa, and it's the cutest little jacket with a hood. You see the hood on the back, and it has the little kangaroo pouch in the front. Isn't this cute? And it's, I would say it's, it could go to the waist or something, but $8. It was a clearance item. This will be so cute for, it's not very lightweight. It's not a heavy one. So even California teeny boppers would love one of these. Or your older daughters. So cute. So this is a gift for one of my grandkids too. I'll save some of the rest of them because I did manage to find some nice things. Christmas shopping. Moose said, get your Christmas shopping done early this year because who knows what's going to be around. I do notice that the electronic shelves are quite bare. In fact, I was looking for some chargers last week, And someone told me, one of the salespersons said that we just can't get anything in. And once again, it's the problem of the ships with all the goods offshore in the docks. They just can't unload them fast enough. So I think that might have been, I have something else that came in the mail that's waiting up at Colleen's. I don't think the kids brought it down to me yet, but I can't remember what it is. But it's, oh, I know, it was something for us, and it had to do with emergency. Lucy, do you have that radio? Remember in the last video, or the video before that, I showed you all those LED emergency lanterns, and oh, so many of you went out and bought them. I went out and bought a couple more of the 4-packs, the LED lanterns for the emergency situations, which we have used many times. Well, I did just get this for Moosey and I, and it's a small, you can see how small it is. It's emergency radio. Let me put my glasses on and I'll read the little tag. It was $17.98, made by, looks like a company called ESKY, or it's got an O before it, ESKY, and it's a solar hand crank radio. So this means that you can charge it in the sun, or it has a crank on the back here that you pull out. And Moosey was the one that checked it all out, so I didn't. I don't even know how to do all this. But this crank comes out and you can crank it, Moose said, for hours, but it doesn't say that long, but I guess you can crank it to recharge it. So you can charge it, has a little antenna here and has a flashlight right here, and also a charger. So it's an AM FM radio. It can give you weather conditions and at least keep you in touch. It can charge your phones with a crank or solar. Something else I wanted to tell you about this. What else did it have? Let's see the directions.
I have room service.
No room service on this, Moosey said. So it's a handy little thing to have. Also has the light. Now they do have them. I almost bought one for $32.95. It had a handle. It was a little bit bigger, and I decided maybe we'd try this first. This got some good reviews, some bad, probably more good than bad. But for $17.95, I thought that you might want to look at some of the different options of these things. But we thought definitely the charging situation is, you know, when your phones run out, especially if a blackout lasts a long time, you're done. But the hand crank might take a little while. The solar, if it's dark, it doesn't happen, or if there's no sun. But this I thought was something to have. At least keeps you in touch. So that's about it for now. I did pick up one or two other things, but I don't want to overload you right now. We can do that in the next video. So already I feel good. So my spirits are lifting. And the most important thing, and I know a lot of you have mentioned that it's inspiring because I bring you positivity and good thoughts. I'm just like everybody else. I have my downers, and the best thing you can do for that is to push yourself out of it. Just do it. You've got to. Love yourself. Find something to distract you. My worst moments are probably during the night, at those times when I can't sleep. And, you know, you have your iPad or your telephone or the TV. Distract yourself, think good thoughts. This is a fun and decadent meal. So there they are. 2 hot sausage sandwiches on rolls with peppers and onions and marinara sauce. My own marinara sauce. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope that the rest of your weekend is a happy one. Thank you all so much for all your comments. I love them. I love your thumbs up. And for those of you who have not subscribed yet, please think about it. Bye for now. God bless us all.